intro.
It's Madden NFL 23, and it's Christmas.
The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Encroachment, defense.
So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got it to Williams. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. It's taken to the 26. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence. And he can't escape, and down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. After the sack on first down, Lawrence. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To throw again on second down. Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll run with Etienne. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Here's Lawrence. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. On first and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 26 yards. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way!" and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And the next-gen stats, CD, it shows us he covered better than 20 yards after the initial contact was made. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Back to throw here, Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. Here's Herbert. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, 68 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So 20-0 now pending the extra point, and this place is jumping.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you? You can also see it. You're seeing people in the stands now, excited, happy, high-fiving each other, and expecting this score to continue to mount.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. The 40, 30, 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 83 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Eckler again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. On the screen, this is Eckler. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room, maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
33 yards that time. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Now Herbert thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Now here comes Jacksonville. We'll get another look at Zay Jones. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On first down, Lawrence. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
On third down, here's Etienne. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake, but Brandon, Don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the fourth quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
Running on first down, Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the 50, here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Here's Herbert. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At their own 11. Now Lawrence. And that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground, incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Lawrence on the slant. He'll get it to Jones. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
He'll find Jones again, complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Again, it's Lawrence. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Lawrence will throw. Man open, here is Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Straight ahead, Etienne. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the... And look at this! Another fake! And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. Boy, that's asking a lot of your punt team there, and they were not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful lot of the punt team there because if it's 4th and 4, 4th and 3, you've got a chance, right? That's a manageable distance to try and pick up when you're running a fake. But when that number's actually been in the weight room and it's pumped up like it was, that's difficult to do, all right? So you might even think to yourself, if I left my offense on the field, would they be able to pick that up? You can run a nice play and not get that distance.
Now on 2nd and 13, Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams brings it in, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll run for it with Eckler. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground. Etienne And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 43 yards. And the Jaguars start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
The partner, he has carried them in this ballgame throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Chargers on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Herbert. Got a man. It's complete. It's Palmer. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Herbert now. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Eckler is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass, and that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. The extra point up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And now off to the races down the right side. He will score. Touchdown. Extra point try now for Patterson. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this is caught by Williams.
He's got room at the 30.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And this one too low.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The end result, 21 yards. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Herbert back to the air. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Fourth down for Herbert, desperation time. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of